Hey guys, what's up? It's Jax here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a super simple elevator for your Minecraft world. So let's go and have a look. So as we wander into this lovely house designed by I'm a Wild One, the tutorial will be on my channel. So check that out. We've got our beautiful sort of entrance hall living room area. Now if we did want to head up, we could walk into our elevator here, press this button, and then we get transported up and we can go ahead and we're in the dining room. And oh my goodness, there is Wild there. So check out her tutorial on the Jax and Wild channel in the tutorial section. But look at that, we've got a beautiful kitchen. Now if we were to head into here, and for say whatever reason, we're going up here, the elevator isn't actually down here and Wild has called it up to the top because she's used it. We can actually call it down to the bottom by pressing this button once, bringing it down, and then hopping back into it. So that's something super nifty, and I can head in and eat some of this cake, then swiftly run away so Wild doesn't get me. She's chasing me. But yes, let's head over to the tutorial world and have a look at the redstoning behind this. Now, here is the redstone behind the elevator. Now, it is pretty simple in idea. All we have is our flying machine here, and then our two ways of activating it. This piston here activates this observer, and then this redstone lamp here gets turned on and off, and activates that observer, and it sort of sets it. Then we have our buttons, which activate both at the same time, and what that allows us to do is to call it from the top and bottom like we saw in the intro here, and then it gets sent like this. Now there is a little bit of lag just due to all the farms around me, but you can see the flying machine is working, and if I stood in here, I can go down with it. Just like that. But now the reason why we're using honey for this flying machine rather than slime is because with honey you actually stick to it, which you don't do with slime. So honey, you can see I'm slowly falling down, where if I grabbed out a slime block, you'll notice I don't do that and I just fall. Now this is really useful for creating an elevator because in the little compartment here, sometimes you can glitch and fall out of it here when you're going up and down, but with this honey it actually keeps you in a firmer position. Now, the materials you'll need for this build will appear on your screen now. Now, for whatever reason, you can't get honey and only can get slime. Slime does work here, but I suggest to try and use honey, and honey tends to be easier to get. We're going to start by digging out a 3 wide and 6 long hole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to make this a total of 4 blocks deep. Just like this. Nice and flat, just like that. So this is what we should have. We're going to start by coming to this 3 long side here, which is our front. So we want to mark this with any sort of block. Then we're going to come 1 down, well down to the here, and 1 out, place a concrete, and then 1 diagonally up, and place another concrete. Then place a redstone lamp here, and then obsidian here. So that is what it should look like. Now place redstone along these 2 blocks here and here. Now on top of this redstone lamp, build up however high you want your floors to be, and then build up an extra 3. So say we want our next floor to be there, so our actual floor is going to be here. We're going to build up another 3 from there, 1, 2, 3, then place obsidian there. Now we can break the scaffolding, or you can leave it here temporarily to quickly access the 2 different floors. Now from the right side of this obsidian, place 1 block, come diagonally down and back 1. Then do the same again and place another block like this. Place redstone on all those blocks and place a piston on this block here facing towards the obsidian. This is what it should look like. Then from this block here, come diagonally down 2, bringing that redstone down. Now we're going to be building a redstone torch tower to transport the signal up. Now in the corner here, we want to build up because that's directly under this block here. Place a block, redstone torch, and then repeat this block, redstone torch, until we meet this block. Now because this build can vary in heights depending on how high you want it, this redstone torch may be turned on for you. So it may be in a state like this. Now if it is in this state and this is all powered on, which we don't want, what we're going to have to do is go ahead and place another redstone torch, break that piece of redstone, place another redstone torch, and then a block there. So it should look like that. But because mine's the right height and that torch is actually powered off, I don't have to do that, and we can sit like this. So the important thing is that this redstone torch, or the redstone torch that is powering all of this, is turned off in its natural state. So this piston should be turned off as of right now. Now we're going to do a similar thing, but we're going to work our way down. So we're going to get our power from down here to down there. Well, this is going to get our power from down there to up there. So we need to do a downwards redstone torch tower. Now we can't just do it in this simple way, so let's try a different way. Alright, for this next part, again, the way you get down, it may vary a little bit depending on the height of your build. So the way I'm going to be doing it is with a few rotations, but the main thing is that you use this redstone torch technique of placing one redstone torch 2 blocks down, break this first block, redstone dust, and then you repeat that. The main thing is you use this technique to get to the bottom. So I'm going to do that, then rotate once towards the back. Then I'm going to do it again and rotate towards the side here. Now you might not be able to rotate this early because you've done it taller. So you may want to go out a little bit more then around. But the main thing is this redstone gets down towards the bottom. But I'm going to rotate towards the side, do it again, rotate towards the front, then do it again. Or if you want, you can just go backwards and forwards like this, rotating down. And what that's going to end up doing is bringing your torch down around here. So you may have to do a little bit more digging, but that's all depending on the height of your build. Then I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to place one there like that, just like this. Then we are going to go ahead and connect this right down with a few blocks. Now we're going to connect this up so that our redstone is connected to this redstone lamp here. Now again, with like this one here, this should be off in a natural state, this redstone lamp and this redstone here. Now if it is not, all you're going to have to do is add in an extra redstone torch next to this obsidian here. But I don't have to do that, so we're all good. Check that it's working. I'm just going to place a button here and that light should turn on, and it does down there. Perfect. But again, yours may look a little bit different. Just make sure you get redstone to this lamp, doesn't matter how, and that it's off in its natural state. Alright, so now that we've got the way to like activate these, we're going to be working on the flying machine, and then we're going to chuck in the buttons. But let's break this scaffolding right here and grab out the flying machine materials, which includes of honey, pistons, and then our observers. We're going to start by placing 2 honey on this obsidian here, an observer facing down here with a sticky piston facing up, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and place 4 honey on that piston, just like this. And then we're going to do a similar thing to what we've done down here, but over here. We're going to place a sticky piston facing down like this, a temporary block of any sort there, 1 block above the piston, an observer, then we break that there. Awesome, so that is our flying machine. Now to make it into our elevator shuttle type thing, we're just going to grab out 2 blocks of our choice. It can be anything, warped planks works, there and there. Then of course we're going to have our walls going up the side, so get another block that might look good with it. What's a block that might look good? Let's go with copper. Going up the sides here. Now this is going to go right up to the top, and is actually going to have to go through the floor a bit here too. Just like that. Now you can decorate the front here with some blocks, or you can do something like this with glass, which I think could look really, really cool. Just like a tube like this with a bit of glass. It's up to you, or you can just leave it open. There is a chance that you do fall out though, if you do something with the glass like this, or with the opening. But I think it's worth it because it looks sick, and you're not going to die from that height. Now we're going to chuck in the buttons. Now with this top button, we're going to come 2 across like this, and then 1 out and down like that. Bring the redstone along and place the button right there. Now when you press this button, let me just break this block here because that block needs to be clear to let the flying machine go through. We should see our flying machine be sent up, which it does, just like that. And we've got our flying machine right here. And then we can go ahead and go in it and then get sent down. Now with a button here, it's a pretty self-explanatory. Place a block on this redstone, then the button right there, and we can go ahead and fill this in. We're just also going to quickly add in a redstone line here, connecting this to the redstone torch there. That will complete the recall system, so we can recall it down from the bottom here. So that is our elevator. It's looking pretty good and is fully functional now. So on that note, that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all later. And remember, stay carbonated.